What's going on, everybody? Sean Pierce Johnson here. We're at the first annual San Francisco Amp Show, and I am here with Armando from Yamaha Guitars and Amplifiers. They've got a couple cool things that they've announced and released over the last few months, and we're getting a closer look at them today. Armando, start off with this beautiful Revstar you got right here.
Yeah, sure. This is an RS 820 CR, and the Revstar is launched in January. We have a bunch of different models: the 320, the 420, the 520, the 520 T, and this is the 620, 720, and this is the 820. So it's a first time in 10 years that Yamaha has launched an entire new silhouette and solid body electric guitar in a long time. So it's pretty exciting for us. And so far the reception has been outstanding. We launched that in December, showed them for the first time in the US at NAMM, Winter NAMM, and it's been quite a ride ever since.
Yeah, and what I love about this particular model is the aesthetics. There's lots of brushed nickel hardware, the matte finish. There's even some racing stripes going on here. And that's one of the cool things about the Revstars that I've noticed. You've taken a lot of really interesting design cues. What are the materials that you're using on these guitars? Is it a pretty classic combination?
Well, pretty much on most of the entire series, it's, you know, set neck design, all mahogany with a maple cap. And you're right, the aesthetic is very kind of rusted and rugged, and the theme behind it was motorcycles, to be honest with you. 50s and 60s, a particular style of racer. What racer was the cafe racer, and it was just a street performance bike. And you're absolutely right, this steel wool finishes are a big part of it. The copper and, you know, the satin, chrome, and, you know, just pretty much all around. And it really tied it together with Yamaha, especially with the tuning fork emblem. Probably the first time we've done that with an electric guitar. And we wanted to do something new, and we wanted to really capture what Yamaha, you know, just something that would be really foreign familiar for people that go, yeah, that's Yamaha. It's different, but it's Yamaha. And that was the whole point. Sonically, they're all voiced with different characters. The pickups are all wound for each guitar, so each one has its own unique sound. And there's a really unique feature called the dry switch that's really useful. It's kind of like a coil tap, functions like a coil tap, but it actually is still a humbucker. So when you engage that, you're still in a humbucker, but you're getting a little bit more brighter sound, a little bit more what they call spankier sound. And a lot of people we've been showing it to, a lot of the serious players are really digging it here at the show.
Very cool. And
P90s too, so.
Awesome. Well, I love P90s. And what we're plugged into right now is this guy right here. Tell us a little bit about this amplifier.
Yeah, that's a THR100. There's a single and a dual. This is the H, and then the HD's down here. And what it is, it's basically a complete modeling amplifier. It models amp types. It also models tube types, and you can blend those two. Amplifier topology, you can Class A or AB, and then it's got scary speaker simulation that you could go right into a PA without using a microphone, and you can even go cabinet free at some point if you wanted to. I forgot my cable at a couple gigs ago, and I wound up going right into the PA, and I was blown away with the wedge mix that I got.
Very cool. And
very useful, affordable, lightweight, just all around great sounds too.
Awesome. And you guys are going to be hearing that direct out speaker simulation. Go ahead, Armando, and take us through a couple of tones.
Sure. Right now I'm in the lead. You have a lead. I also like the modern quite a bit. And it could get some really nice clean sounds too as well. The verbs are scary as well. You know, Yamaha reverbs are, you know, no big secret. The VCM modeling that we have in here, virtual circuitry modeling, actually, is something we've used in our motif, in our Ranger workstations, in our PAs, our rack mounts. It's the kind of modeling we do is where we model the actual circuit and how the circuit behaves instead of just the output. So it's a combination of a lot of different things. So our verbs are like outstanding. And so in this particular model, I have the EL34s. You can change different tube types. Those are all different tubes, and you can blend tubes with amp types. On the model down here, you can actually blend two amplifiers distinctively into two different drivers. You have two different drivers in this one, an Eminence Legend and an Eminence the Tonker, and then have one amp going into one speaker, another amp going into another speaker out of the same cabinet. So it gets pretty crazy. It creates a really nice stereo field. It's the equivalent of when, you know, a really serious guitar player brings a big stack and then a little combo, and then they have the, you know, the A and B switcher where they can blend the two. But here you get it out of one lightweight, really easy to use rig. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, I really enjoy the sounds of this. I love seeing this new line of guitars from Yamaha. Tell us a little bit more where we can find more info, and why don't you play us out a little bit?
Yeah, sure. You want to go to YamahaGuitars.com, and you'll get all the information you want on THR, Revstars, and the full line. There's lots of great images, you can also hear sound bits and videos on each particular guitar, from the 320 up to the Japanese-made RSP20. So, yeah, please stop by YamahaGuitars.com.
All right, guys, you heard it here, YamahaGuitars.com. This has been Sean Pierce Johnson, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks. Stop by.